Hey guys, SK here, back with another Clash Royale video. Hope you guys are all doing well. In today's video, I'm back on ladder, pushing Path of Legends in Ultimate Champion League with 3.0 Xbow Cycle, my favorite deck in the entire game, and one of the most free-to-play friendly decks in the game as well. So a lot of you guys have been asking me to do 3.0 Xbow Cycle content. I actually did post a couple of Queenbow top ladder pushes, both top 1000, and I got so many comments saying, we want 3.0 Xbow Cycle, where's 3.0, why are you not using archers? And so I decided, you know what, I might as well just record a 3.0 push. Also, I have been playing Queenbow, as I said, and I somehow tilt like quite a bit, and I just get hard stuck, whereas with 3.0 I'm actually able to untilt. I don't know what it is, but it's just something about the deck. I guess probably just that I'm more used to 3.0 than Queenbow, because it's been a fat minute since I actually pushed Queenbow, like single-handedly Queenbow on ladder, and 3.0 has been like my main deck for a long time, so it might just be an experience thing. But gonna Ice Spirit for the Ewiz plus P.E.K.K.A. Should not need to do anything else for this, and he actually misplaces P.E.K.K.A. in this first match here, so I actually got a nice Xbow lock in the left already, like 1,200 damage, so pretty good lead to begin with right off the bat. And I don't know what this is, P.E.K.K.A. Ewiz minions. It could be P.E.K.K.A. bridge spam, honestly. I'll split my archers again and see what he has, but I feel like he would have played like Bandit or Ghost. Queen, I'll go for an Xbow in the right. He actually cannot afford a P.E.K.K.A. yet. I think he might be back to P.E.K.K.A., but he actually can't afford to get it down yet, because Queen costs 5. Goes for the Knight plus Poison. I'll just Knight myself to take care of this Queen, and should also help against the Knight. Might actually get a baby Xbow lock in the right while I'm at it, just because the Knight's going to get taken out. Yep, very nice. So another nice lock in the right, and that's going to be a pretty good start to this match. We have another lead in the right by, we got like 1,000 damage or so in the right, and we're in the lead in both lanes right now. So this looks like a, with the poison, I want to say graveyard deck, because you don't really see P.E.K.K.A. poison. I mean, I guess bridge spam, right? But he has like Knight, Queen, like it feels like graveyard, I guess. But it's obviously not like a meta deck anyways. I'll go for my Xbow, and he's kind of down Elixir right now because he's not doing anything. Like, maybe he chose to leak against the Evo Archer split, but that's not a good decision. Otherwise, he was just down Elixir. Gonna fireball the minions right away. And we do force out the Evo Knight in the left, which is actually pretty good, because it means he won't actually have one for this Xbow. So I'll go Ice Spirit Archers to protect, and that's gonna be a lock. He is forced to Ewiz right now to retarget my Xbow. He's actually gonna ignore that for some reason and go for a graveyard. Very aggressive. This will do him quite a lot of justice, though. He's gonna get a lot of damage, but I'll go for my nice late log that will clean almost everything up, and I take about 1,000 damage, but at the same time I got like 2,000 more in the right, so I think that was definitely worth it for me. And archers for the P.E.K.K.A. as well. Knight to predict an archer queen, perfect prediction right there. And I might as well just fireball it if he lets my knight get some hits. Yeah, now I'm definitely going to fireball it. Fireball plus log, and that's going to be an Xbow connection, I believe. Yes, it is. Ice Spirit as well to protect, and that's good game. Nice win. He had like one chance to play graveyard the whole game. That's kind of how you want to play these matchups. Basically just constant pressure, because they have like an expensive deck with a slow cycle. So, and he had arrows too, so not like a super easy matchup, just good to pressure a lot on offense and kind of get the game going that way. Alright guys, into our next match against Ivan Drago. 1 win away from 2,200 right now. I'm not sure if I'll go for top 1k or not. I honestly did tilt quite a bit, so I think I'll just do like an untilt ladder push and see where I end up at the end of it. But Ice Spirit does connect. Gonna set my archers in the back, looking like some kind of cycle deck with his log. And we do see a little prince. My options are fireballing the LP or Tesla. There's no real point going Xbow opposite to an LP. It's only 3 elixirs, so there's no, or Xbow opposite. For some reason I thought I said Tesla opposite, but no, that's not what I said. But yeah, there's no point like going opposite, because it's only 3 elixir. Like, it's literally not gonna get them punished in any way. Minor goblins, okay, it's gonna be minor poison cycle, so pretty annoying matchup, pretty bad matchup actually. He does cycle a knight, which is good for me. I can go for the Tesla to take it out, and now this is gonna be an offensive threat, because he's gonna have to decide if he wants to just let my Tesla go, and he kind of has to, and then I can just go Xbow with this. He also wasted his log, which is really good, because now he doesn't have poison plus log for the Xbow. He has a poison, sure, but you usually need a poison plus log plus like a tank. Goes for the LP. I'll kite this Guardian out of Xbow range with my skeletons. Then I'll go archers to DPS the miner. Okay, kiting out of range doesn't really work out, but it's fine. I won't log. I was gonna log, but I think it's fine not to. I'll fireball the knight though. That should pretty much get a big lock, because I don't think he has anything in hand. He has like a bomb tower. LP comes down, but archer's gonna DPS it down. Looks like he did not have enough elixir to go for the ability in time, because he was kind of low. And now he goes log like at 0, so he's basically at like 1 elixir right now. I'm gonna go Xbow, and all he really has in cycle is like Ice Spirit goblins. He can't afford his building in time. Miner, okay, I'm gonna kite this out of range again. Same trick as I tried against the Guardian, and kite that out of range with my skeletons. Perfect trick, and that's gonna be a lock. I'll just Knight to protect, and that's going to be a good game, because all he can do is Ice Spirit to retarget, but it's already going to be blocked by my Knight, and he obviously did not have enough elixir for the building right there, as I said. I was just kind of counting elixir, because I knew he went log super late on my previous Xbow, so that's a perfect situation. And he kind of messed up there, honestly. Like, he went LP opposite to my Xbow and then went LP plus ability, and all that did was stall out the Xbow. It didn't actually defend it, so he kind of had to overcommit big time to the first Xbow since he messed up his defense. So basically, guys, against a tough matchup like this, Minor Poison, you kind of want to do stuff in single if you can and get a big lock. Like, I try and get like at least a 1000 damage lock. He seems really upset. He's like spamming the laugh emoji, but it's not really a big deal. I mean, he's the one who messed up. He really messed up the first defense, and it all kind of snowballed from there, because I knew he was low on elixir when he went for that log, so that's a really nice win against a really tough matchup. So I'll give him the good luck back, and let's see where we are in the world after that beautiful win. So that is going to put me 2200, 2002, so getting up there, slowly untilting. Alright guys, into our next match against Dissidia, and hope you guys are enjoying the 3.0 content. I am surprised by how many people were actually like vocal about the fact that, oh, you're not playing 3.0, wow. So yeah, that was interesting for sure. I'm gonna go Xbow first play, just because I feel like it. There's no real risk. He goes, he logged, right? So log plus cannon, could be pigs, Ice Spirit as well. Knight, I don't know what this is actually. Didn't he go for a log? So, wait, Fireball? Oh, Queen Bow maybe? Oh, log. Could it be Queen Bow? Like, really? Like, you don't really see cannon plus log in anything. That's plus Fireball and Knight. That maybe an Xbow Mirror. I don't know. That's rare. But on another note, guys, if you do enjoy the video, please make sure to like and subscribe. My views have been really good recently. They've kind of gone down, actually, as of, like, exactly recently, like, last couple of weeks. So a bit unfortunate there. I think part of the reason might be because I haven't been posting too much 3.0 content. I've been doing Queen Bow ladder pushes, but still would appreciate any support from you guys. You know, we are on our way up. We are at 33k subs right now, almost at 33.333, which would be an amazing number, of course. I love that number, so that would be great. So hopefully we can get that. But yeah, I would appreciate any support from you guys. If you guys do enjoy this type of content, always helps me, you know, make more, and just feels good to have videos perform well, of course. I hope this one does better, I guess, because I feel like people aren't as inclined to watch Queen Bow, even though I do think it's a better deck. I feel like 3.0 just suits me better. And yeah, this is pretty much confirmed to be Xbow, guys, because you don't really see, like, Knight plus Cannon plus Fireball log. Maybe, like, a Hog Fireball deck, but that's about it. Anyway, just going to Tesla high. He does have to waste a Knight as well, which is good. I can just go Knight on top of the Queen, then Skeletons, because I think that would 1v1 my Knight and win. Yeah, he goes Evo Skeles too. I can ignore those. I think I can go in, actually, at 6, because he's kind of low on elixir. I mean, he spent Knight plus Queen, and he goes for a low cannon. I think that's a mistake. I think he should have gone cannon on the Xbow. I'll Ice Spirit to kill this Ice Spirit, and he gets back to his Knight. I can just Evo Archers, and he's forced to Fireball, and then I'm going to get, like, 500 damage at least. He has literally no choice but to Fireball right now. And then that's pretty much, yeah, just going to be a huge lock. Like, yeah, almost, I don't know how much exactly that was, maybe like 800, 1,000. But nice lock, and that is not going to win me the game, but it's going to pose a pretty big threat for my opponent. Now I'm going to go for an Xbow because he had to Fireball my Xbow plus Archers. He is in trouble, so Xbow on defense is the move. As you can see, his cycle is really awkward. So he goes for Queen the back. Honestly, probably one of the better plays he could have made. And honestly, like, 3.0 against Queen Bow is an interesting matchup. I feel like if Queen Bow goes into double with like a dead even... Oh, he missed the... Well, he just naked fireballs my tower. That's a big mistake, because I can just protect my Xbow, and actually Queen might get some hits on it. No, it doesn't. So now I can go Xbow, and he's forced to log on the Xbow, which is like a misplay. Like, you don't ever really want to do that in this matchup. The only time you want to log a defensive Xbow is if you're so far in the lead, or if you're playing like Pump Bow against 3.0, I guess, or like... Yeah, against 3.0, then you log the defensive Xbows. But we get another small lock, and I'm going to go in again, because I feel like this is a really good offensive situation for me right now. Like, he is definitely low on elixir. He's going to be forced to Fireball this again, the Archers plus Xbow. The reason why I think Evo Archers are so good in the mirror match is because they force out a Fireball. I'll log the Evo Skeles, and that's another small lock. Also, he actually does have Evo Skeles, which I think does put him at a disadvantage. Like, Evo Archers or Evo Knight provide infinitely more utility in the Xbow mirror. He's forced to go for a last-second Knight, and the defensive Xbow is just kind of forcing him to Fireball again. In the lane, he does not want to Fireball at all, so I'm just kind of forcing the tempo of the match to be in my favor right now. I'll go Archers, Knight. He has to cycle back to his own Knight. He's probably going to Cannon, if I had to guess, to protect. Yeah, that's a decent play. I'll log in the middle, hitting both the Xbow and the Cannon. I think that's an okay play, honestly. Again, I'm up elixir right now, and I'm trying to just win the Xbow mirror battle. We are going to win that. So I think I can go in. No, I can't go in because my Xbow's going to die. But this is still pretty good, and I'll just rinse and repeat. Like, when you're up this much in the mirror match, all you have to do is keep defending, and you will never fall behind. So he does defend well. I'll actually just fireball this. There's literally no harm. And then play cycle cards not to get caught off guard by like a log. He's forced to fireball the defensive Xbow, which again, as I said, just kind of disrupts his entire momentum and game plan. And so now I can go in again. It's just kind of a like back and forth between offensive and defensive situations. Like, I'll fireball the knight as well. He goes for the Xbow. I'll get back to my own knight real quick, and then I can go for my archers. I don't want to just go Evo archers on the Xbow. I can go for them lower. They should outrange that cannon actually. Yeah, they will, and just snipe that Xbow. So they're so good in this matchup. Then I'll just defensive Xbow again and just chill. We don't get a baby lock. I thought we were going to get one tick, but it's fine. We actually do force out an Ice Spirit on defense. Now I can just fireball. And yeah, the game is literally over. Like, this wasn't even close. I feel like this is, again, really beneficial because he has Evo Skeles. That really hurts him. But I do feel like he could have played better. I think we just kind of pressured really well at the start. He didn't defend the best, and then just momentum was on my side the whole time. Because I'm pretty good at the Xbow mirror. I've practiced it a lot. So, and very rare to actually go against a Queen Bow player. So I'll give him the well played and give him the good luck as well. Because a fellow Xbow player is very rare to face. And, you know, I do respect him for trying it. Like, Queen Bow is a dying deck. Xbow is a dying archetype, so have to give love to any other Xbow player you see, of course. So yeah, well played to this guy. Props to him for using Xbow. Maybe he's one of my subscribers. That's going to be top 1.7k in the world. Let's keep the push going. Alright guys, found our game against Agony King. This is definitely not the real Agony King. The real Agony King would not be in the slums of top 2k like I am right now. But he's named after one of the best Giant Sparky players in the world, so we might be playing Sparky. I'm not entirely sure. Let's find out though. He does have the Rage, and I think there was a Heal Spirit on my Ice Spirit if not mistaken, or did he Rage it? I don't know. Either way, probably Sparky. I'll go in right now. Yeah, Goblin Giant all night late just to take it out. There's a rule that I like to go by, and I'll tell you guys. It's like, if you have to make a play at some point, you might as well make it as early as you can, because it's going to help you. So let's say I let the Xbow die, and then I went Knight on the Goblin Giant after. It would have been the same exact outcome, except the Goblin Giant would have gotten DPS down slower, and I probably would have taken, like, my Knight would have gotten damaged more. I might have even taken some hits, I don't know. So I might as well just Knight as soon as possible there, because I know I'm going to have to play a Knight in that sequence at some point. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. That rule can apply to a lot of situations, so just keep it in mind. I'll Xbow, I think, because I've outcycled his Goblin Giant. And I don't want to predict the Sparky with my Knight. Yeah, I'll go Skeles. Then I'll go for my late Knight after the Heal Spirit jumps. And Log as well. There should actually be a small Xbow connection. No, the E-Barb. Oh man, that actually cleared my Xbow really well. I guess even if I protected it well, he had the E was down in time, so that was decent by him. But still, honestly, pretty good for me as well. Like, we did do a good punish. We forced out a lot of Elixir, and subsequently we have outcycled his, or not outcycled, but we've cycled through our deck much faster than him. As a result, we are back to our Evo Archers right now, which I think I can use. I actually haven't even seen an Evo out of him yet. Like, Evo Bats maybe, Evo Knight is common in Goblin Giant, but I don't know what this guy's running. I'll split my Evo Archers right now. If he goes Sparky or Goblin Giant at the back, he'll be in trouble, but he does go for the Dark Prince instead. I'll go Knight as well, predict the Goblin Giant. Beautiful prediction, and this should be a lock, actually. I'll Skeles as well to protect my Evo Archer in the left. Then I'll Ice Spirit to make sure my Xbow stays alive, and this is definitely going to be connection. If he has like a small spell, he does. Okay, so that's going to be a bit unfortunate. I will go Archers, though, just to pressure a bit more. And I'll get, like, one Evo Archer in the left. Okay, not two. And none in the right. But still, you know, damage is damage. That was a lot, and that was a big connection. So I will take it for sure. That's still going to be a nice lead in both lanes. And he's gotten exactly 0 damage. Like, absolutely no damage whatsoever on my tower. So I will take that. Now I'm just going to defensive Xbow. I think it's a pretty good play to make in the neutral game against Goblin Giant Sparky, because they can't really do much, and it's like a very safe play. It doesn't set you up for any kind of risk. So, especially because decks like these, they don't usually have a big spell. I think I'll Ice Spirit to distract the Heal Spirit, small micro trick there. Then Skeletons for the Sparky, and Tesla will take it out, no problem. I can go in or I can defensive Xbow, I think. I'll see if I'm up Elixir. Okay, I think I'm up a bit, or at least I'm not down, so I'm definitely going to go in now. Evo Archers to predict something, and he can't get a Goblin Giant down in time. That's a lock. He has to Zap to retarget, probably going to go like Goblin Giant plus Zap. He goes Ewiz. I'll actually Fireball Log to make sure the Dark Prince shield comes off before the Fireball hits it, and that's going to be another lock, and that's good game. He lets it go. He's going to opt to go all in, but in double, like, this is not going to work. In single, I think this play would work. Like, we might tower trade, but in double, I can easily just defend. Like, I'm going to be fine. As you can see, that was a really clean defense, and yeah, he gets a good game. That is good game indeed. That's fireball range, so nice win against Goblin Giant Sparky. Just good micro all around. Pretty much a perfect game. I don't think I made a single mistake, so that was really clean, and that's pretty much how you want to handle that. Although I don't think he had any evos, so that's definitely going to be beneficial for me. Top 1.5k in the world now, by the way, so pretty good stuff right there. And let's get it. Let's get a couple more if I can. Alright guys, so in a game against Chase, I don't think I'm going for a top 1k. I'm not sure how many more wins I need, but I'm pretty happy with this push so far. I've recorded quite a few good wins. So he's playing the Knight. I'll stack my archers just to see. This is honestly a decent starting play, because number one, you can find out if they have like a spell for the archers, and number two, they help DPS down the Knight fully, whereas if you just went for split archers, you'd have to respond with something else on that Knight as well. We see a Knight and a Bandit. This could be P.E.K.K.A bridge spam. Yeah, we see a Ghost as well. Looking more and more like P.E.K.K.A bridge spam, which I'm not exactly fond of, honestly. The new versions, at least. Like, they have Little Prince and Evo Knight, yup. So it's not even a great matchup. Like, it literally isn't, because they have a Little Prince. All they can really do, or all they really have to do, is just keep playing stuff in the back, and they can always defend you. Like, you can never break through. So Little Prince is obviously one of the best counters to Xbow in the game. So, of course, Dex running it. We're going to make the matchup much harder for Xbow. But I'll still try my best, of course. I think if I ever get an opportunity, I'll try and go in single. But if not, it's going to pretty much come down to Spell Cycle in triple. Like, that's literally what this match is going to come down to. Because if you take a look at his deck, he has Evo Knight, he has a Little Prince, he has a P.E.K.K.A, most likely. Those are three great counters to the Xbow. So, in a perfect world, I will never get an Xbow lock in this matchup. Like, I've played this matchup before against good players. I've even lost it. So, I'll go in right now just because I have Evo Archers in Cycle. Why not? And he does go for the LP instead of a P.E.K.K.A for whatever reason. I'll go for my Evo Archers, then Knight to protect. Did he mess up by not going P.E.K.K.A? I think he did. They're going to melt everything. He has to Fireball if he has it, or Evo Knight's going to bail him out, actually. Actually, I don't think it will, because it's going to melt to my Evo Archers unless he has, like, a Fireball again. But still going to be a lock. I guess he's going to Fireball, or Zap? No, he goes Bandit. Huge misplay. What is he doing? He has to go, like, Spell. Instead, he's going to let my Xbow get a huge lock and pretty much lose the game right there. That was a big mistake. I won't overcommit to this. I'll let it get one dash. It's a bit of damage I don't want to take, but that's an example of using tower damage as a resource where you pretty much just don't overcommit so that you maintain your elixir, like, situation. Like, as you can see, he went Ghost when I was almost at 10. So if I went Archers earlier, he would have gotten the Ghost anyway. Would have had to overcommit even more. Oh, he's... Okay, that changes everything. It looks like he doesn't have a P.E.K.K.A. It looks like he has 3M, I want to say, because no real, like, bridge spam doesn't run pump unless it's through Musketeers, so... Maybe 3M then. Okay, my bad. I mean, it had the exact same makeup as a P.E.K.K.A deck, except for the fact that he played a Pump and a Rage. And I guess he didn't have a Zap. He was like, I was waiting for him, or like a Fireball. I was waiting for him to, like, Fireball the push, but it looks like he didn't actually misplay. He just legit did not have anything. He had to keep playing troops. So that really helps me out. I don't really want to use my Evo Archers, but I think I have to on this defensive sequence, so I'll just use them now. And I could probably go in with them, honestly. I think I can counter push. So I'll Knight and then Xbow. Good LP ability, but I think it's not going to kill the archers. Yeah, so still going to be a huge huge connection right there. I was going to say a huge push. Turns out I spoke it to life. It is a huge connection. And he has no spells. That's good game, actually. Like, he has no zap to retarget. He has a rage. So, very nice win. Pretty easy matchup, actually. Like, can't complain about that matchup at all. I thought it was P.E.K.K.A bridge spam, but my bad. That's actually 3M. So, if you play well aggressively, you can break through. If not, like, defensive Xbows can really help you in that matchup because they have no big spell. That's going to be 2299. 1534. I'll go for one more win, I think, just to cement the top 1.5k. This is like 1 off 2.3k. So I'll go for one more win, guys. I will see you when we get it. Alright, we found it against El Lado. Not sure what he's running. I'm honestly not really in a range where I can recognize my opponents yet. Like, I'm pretty low on ladder. But, yeah, this should cement my, like, top 1.5k, maybe, like, top 1.2 to 3k, which isn't amazing, but it's decent, I guess. We see a Tombstone. I'll go Xbow and find out what he has. Bowler. Okay, Tombstone Bowler probably going to be... actually, what is it? Like, could be E-Giant or Graveyard, but, like, if it's Graveyard... I mean, Tombstone is common in Graveyard. E-Giant honestly does not run Tombstone anymore. One of my friends, she was running Tombstone in it and said it was better, but I see Cannon all the time these days. Like, I have not seen Tombstone and E-Giant in a fat minute, although it is possible. I mean, Bowler, like, there are some Graveyard versions with Bowler, I guess, usually, like, Graveyard Freeze. So, like, it's just, like, you usually see either Tombstone or Bowler, not both, is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, we see an Ice Wizard, so it's probably going to be... Great. Yeah, probably Graveyard. Oh, Poison is going to confirm Graveyard, I guess. Just like kind of a altered version of Splashyard, I guess. He has a bowler in here. I'll go last second Ice Spirit. I love this play, guys. Last second plays to catch them off guard. And as you can see, it does exactly that. We almost get a lock, and we actually force out a Tombstone. So if you think about it, that was a +2 trade. 1 Ice Spirit to force out a 3 Elixir Tombstone. That's definitely worth it in my book. So, very nice stuff. Also, I'm already back to my Evo Archers, so I might as well just split them and start getting infinite value out of them, because he has no poison for this. I can probably just go in. Yeah, I will go in. I'll go Xbow and then Knight to break the bowler, and if I get it, we win the game. Okay, smart of him to go Ice Wiz like that. Now he can go bowler and line it up correctly, so that was well played. Nonetheless, I will log and still try and get a lock if I can. Yeah, this should be a mini lock. Beautiful stuff. No, it's not. Okay, never mind. Oops, I thought it was, but he actually does defend well, honestly. Kind of sad my punish goes nowhere. And now we kind of went out a single elixir without any real advantage. We're actually down damage right now. Don't think we're down elixir, but we are down damage. And he is back to his Evo Knight now. He's played 2 Knights, so very important, guys, to count their Evo cycles, because now he can try and go for like a Evo Knight Graveyard punish. I will Expo again. I feel like he's playing Splashyard with a bowler. I feel like I just need to get a lock. Like, honestly, there's no point just beating around the bush and playing defensively. I just need to try and get a connection if I can. So this is not going to do too much. Like, he's going to defend very easily. Nonetheless, I'm just going to keep trying to go in and outcycle him, because I don't know what he replaced the bowler with, but he obviously has a slower cycle because of it. I'll go in the right now, and I think I'll Tesla to predict the bowler. Knight will not really do the trick because he can line it up. To be fair, he can also line up against the Tesla, but still. I'll Knight to kite this Knight out of range. Oh, beautiful play, as you guys can see. The same play that won me the game against Minor Poison. Gonna get me a huge lock against Graveyard as well. So that's a beautiful trick that you definitely need to know of, and you can get huge connections because of it. I'll go Expo to protect my Evo Archers, why not? Because I have to go Evo Archers right now anyway, but I'll go Expo to take the bowler's boulder damage, and then I can go in with them supporting, and we get a lock again. Beautiful stuff, actually. Wow, that worked out way better than I thought it would. That was really clean. And now that's pretty much a good game. Like, we got a huge lock, and I think... Wait, so he has Ice Wiz, Knight, Baby Dragon, I assume he has Tornado, like Poison. Okay, I guess he replaced the Bar Barrel for the bowler. I can't see anything else he would have replaced. And that actually does... I'd say that's kind of a net wash. Like, sure, bowler is super annoying for me. Like, it's very tough to break through. But no, Bar Barrel is very clutch, because he cannot really, like, poison Bar Barrel the Expos, and that's a very easy defense. Without the Bar Barrel, it actually does change a lot, honestly, so that's pretty clutch. He probably is going to Graveyard right now, so I'll just protect and try to win the bridge battle right here. Yes, I will. And then Archers, he's going to have to poison them, which is going to result in... Yeah, it's a very late poison, so I don't actually have to worry about it at all. I can just, like, Ice Spirit if I need, but yeah, that poison was so late to the point where, like, I don't have to worry about any Graveyard damage. And now it's triple, so all I really... Or it's about to be triple anyway. All I really have to do is survive until the tiebreaker. So I'm just going to defensive Expo and chill. Good bowler NATO is going to line up for a bowler hit, but he doesn't get the hit off because bowler gets melted by the Expo, Knight, and Tesla. So beautiful DPS. I'll actually just go in right now to pressure. Like, literally, why not? I think there's no harm in this, and then he gives me a free fireball on the Tombstone plus Tower. I practically fireballed like a 1/4 HP Tombstone if you think about it, but I think it's fine. I'll pre-Tesla. Then I'll just let this go. As you can see, we basically did the job of forcing out a lot of elixir. And now I can actually go in again. I've set up for a nice... Oh, he's at 0 elixir. He lost, yeah. He went Baby Dragon Graveyard. He was at 1. He could not afford a Knight or a Tombstone. That's a good game. I basically set him up to force out a lot of elixir in the left, and then he couldn't go in the right. I actually set myself up to get breakthrough in the right, so that was really clean. Very well played by me, if I do say so myself. Gonna be 1-3-0-2 in the world, so almost top 1K, guys. I will call it there. Hope you enjoyed the 3.0 Xbow Cycle ladder push. Next one will probably be a top 1K. But yeah, let me know if you guys enjoyed returning to 3.0, because you guys all did ask for this, so hopefully you did enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you in the next one.